Broadhead
Okay.
now loomed before
Getting
Meave of
closer.
her force. Once famous for its glowing forges and clanking manufactories, the city now stood silent. Why, you might ask? Because Mahakam. Decades past, it had opened its gates to human merchants and dwarven arms, exquisitely crafted and not nearly as dear as those made by man. The caravans had simply stopped coming to Broadhead. When its black-clad garrison spotted the Lyrians approaching, they'd hastily fled, left the city's gates open wide. Yet, they did not leave empty-handed. Their convoy comprising at least a dozen wagons loaded ostensibly to the hilt.
With what might they have fled?
With something damn heavy.
Replied Gascon, squinting his eyes.
Interesting.
Look at this. 2 horses to pull each wagon, and the wheels cut deep into the road.
I kind of
What they've
want to
taken from
pursue
my
them.
city.
I want to
Began
know
the
what they're
Queen.
taking
They've
back
taken
with
from
them.
me,
If
and I will
it's,
have it back. Follow me!
I mean, if
Meave
it's
spurred her
gold,
horse
that's
and
nice, I
galloped
guess.
off
I
in
don't need
pursuit
it. But
of the
if it's
fleeing
like,
caravan.
I don't know,
When the
weapons or
Blackclads
something,
realized they
that
had no
would be
hope of escape,
nice.
they planted pikes and feet, bracing for the assault.
Stop! Whatever you carry belongs to me!
I mean,
They gain ground! Down safely!
whatever you're having belongs to me is a bit strong, Meave. That's not really what I'm going for. But whatever. You do you, my good lady. You do you. The next time an enemy uses its order, boosts up by 2 and gain 2 armor if it's a unit, damage it by 3. Oh no, not the order ability. Not the order ability. Wow. Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh, you've killed him. My Pathfinder. No. Alright, we can use order abilities again. You love to see it. Let me decoy my strays boy, and you know what? I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Oh my god, I hope they don't kill Isabel. I hope they don't kill her. Let's do that, and yeah, and a shield bearer, I guess.
I hoped we could solve this some other way.
Isabel's so like peacekeeper-y. She's so like anti-violence. Yet I love how I have specifically the Isabel Destroyer card. Like, no, this is the new you, Isabel. Oh please. I might have to use her now. Just do it before she dies. Just do it before she dies. Okay, okay. I'll save my strays with Spala. Let's do that. Because that will be delicious. Onward. What's in the caravan? Bastard. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this.
Quicker they are, easier they are to suck.
One more card.
Wise choice.
Okay. I mean, like, I win. But
Difficult to allow. Shank.
I'll just do this, and then that'll be my last thing. All right, what's in the caravan? What's in the caravan?
I refuse to die for these scraps.
What is it?
Meave personally, and none too gently, shackled the Nilfgaardian commander, a young nobleman with a precisely trimmed moustache. Like many noble Imperials, he spoke fluent common.
The wagons. What's in them, Captain?
Scrap, Your Majesty.
The Imperial promptly replied. Noting the Queen's confusion, he elaborated.
To be melted down and recast into arrowheads and spear tips. Our engineers originally planned to use the foundries in Broadhead, yet these proved too primitive. We were ordered to remove the scrap, take it elsewhere.
Could this be useful to me still?
Any pride from the victory vanished in an instant, and Meve swelled with anger, but also with shame. The shame came from realizing that to the invader, her realm was naught more than a weak, underdeveloped backwater. Meve slammed the chest she'd opened shut.
Blast it. Back to Broadhead.
I don't
Let's
know.
ride.
Is there an argument for we could have done it
Crumbling
ourselves?
walls, shattered windows, rotting
I don't
wood.
know.
Broadhead was bleak, a dull shadow of its former self.
Hey, it's
As
less
the Lyrians
Nilfgaardians
entered,
out on the
somber
road, I
townsfolk
guess.
glared at the arrivals and uttered not a word. Meve resolved to address the crowd.
Folk of Broadhead, you're free at last. The Nilfgaardian occupation is done.
Aye, and a new one starts now.
Oof.
Are you madman?
Ouch.
Don't you recognize our banners? The Lyrian army stands before you. Oh, I recognize banners. Served neath them as a sergeant 15 long years. And then I came back to my hometown. Know what I found? Hardship and squalor, your grace. All had gone to shite. On account of damn dwarves. Been flooding Rivia with their metal goods for years
I mean,
now.
I'm
Us Smiths don't
all
so much as light their
for
pipe to their
local
founders
goods
no more.
coming back.
You call yourselves the Lyrian army. Colours and banners confirm it. Well, what about your arms? Weren't forged in us fires, but in Mahakams, by us worst foes. Hell, I even see some at knobheads in your ranks. So what freedom's it you're giving us, your grace? Freedom to beg in common, not in Nilfgaard's mongrel tongue. Beg? What do you want about, man? There's no levy on goods from Mahakam. But without it, us workshops don't stand a chance. And ye, your grace, you wear their armour, bear their arms, and bring bearded bastards to our doorstep.
There are
The
allies.
dwarves are faithful allies. They help us because...
'Cause they've got something to gain. Simple as that. Enough. Silence. Consider yourself lucky you've a merciful queen. I'd have had your head off by now. Move along.
Oh, Raynor,
Before
bless your
Meve
heart.
could leave the market square, Barnabas politely interjected.
Frankly speaking, there's a bit of truth to what the man
Oh,
says.
I am well aware of this,
I'm perfectly aware
BB.
of that. But what do you want?
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but perhaps
BB, let's
I
go.
might be of some help.
Do tell how. I'm all ears.
Everything your folk make here, the dwarves of Mahakam make twice as fast and twice as well. You must find a so-called niche, an innovation. And it just so happens innovations,
Are your speciality.
Yes.
at the risk of being immodest, exactly. Besides, it might serve the cause of peace to show the folk here, non-humans, are not all bad, that they can help. Not just steal human jobs and piss in their milk.
I'll consider it, Barnabas. I shall think and let you know.
The time came
Okay.
to leave Broadhead, so Meve summoned her advisors, eager to hear their counsel. They put forth ideas, many of merit, but the Queen would decide the city's future.
Invest in the city's failing workshops, ignore Broadhead's hardships, entrust the city's future to Barnabas. Whoa. Here's the thing. I feel like doing this investment in the city's workshops is a good short term, but I don't know if that's a long term thing. I'm gonna go for BB.
After careful deliberation, the Queen approved Barnabas's proposal. He would manage the city's ailing industry and seek to restore it to health.
Barnabas, just please, do your best not to blow it all up.
So am I leaving
Don't
him
you
there
worry,
then?
Your Grace. The only boom in this town's future is that of the economic sort.
I am leaving him there, but you know what? We still get good morale. BB, it was a
At first, the Lydian
pleasure.
townsfolk were
It
skeptical
was a
of the Queen's
pleasure.
decision. But Barnabas's schemes bore immediate fruit. Soon the foundries and manufactories were bustling with life. Before long, Neve herself received new goods produced there.
I love this for you, BB. I love this for you. 4 out of 6 golden chests? Are you kidding me? Are we forgetting a map? Sergeant Fran. A rock. What the hell am I missing? Oh, this looks promising. Yeah. Okay. Great. And then let's do our scouts. Yes. Whoa! Say what? Okay, let's go down there. Maybe there's a chest down there. There's still one more chest, and I'm not sure where it is. We'll probably have to look it up. There's a puzzle. What the shit? What the shit? We missed this whole ass section of the map. Oh, good thing I saved that shrine. Okay. Achievement unlocked through the 4th wall? Maybe that was a secret achievement. Because I went into the map into like some like secret, spooky, spicy territory. They thought they could trick me, but I am rich, so I can afford to send my scouts anywhere. Haha. Amazing. But where's the other chest? Where is it? Where's the other chest? Puzzle time. Can't believe they tried to trick me like this. Some people do whatever necessary to realize their ambitions. Cut any deal, pay any price. For example, there was once a young Rivian man who sold his soul to master the arcane magical arts. To whom did he sell it, you might ask? Well, it's safer not to utter his name. Custom deck, banish all enemy cards before yours are banished. I see. Oh, every turn, on turn start, banish 2 random enemy units. Reveal 2 cards. If they were identical, repeat this ability. No. Okay. Ike and Arnulf. Oh god, okay. Gascon. Reynard. Shit. I have to write this down. Gabor. Knickers. It's all identical on these ones. Caldwell. Rayla. God damn. Isabel's gonna be on this row. Caldwell is here. Shit, that was Rayla. Okay, we know Gascon and Caldwell. That was... Oh, God. Was it this one? Okay. Who's this? Ike. Gabor. Knickers. Rayla. No! Shit. Okay, Rayla, Isbel. Arno. We barely won that. New card. And the last chest. Ooh, achievement unlocked. I, Amadeus Ritterhoff, in exchange for thorough knowledge of the arcane magical arts, hereby pledge my soul. I shall repay my debt only at such a time when the sun rises over Rivia in the dark of night. I sign this contract with my blood in full understanding that it cannot, under any circumstance, be breached. New card. Last new card. Officially, I think. Maybe. Is it good? Where is it? Damage all enemies by 1. And boost an ally by the amount damage. I mean, that's pretty nice. I don't super need it, but that's pretty nice. I'm nervous. About 5.5 hours on this map. 9 quests completed, 6 puzzles completed, 9 standard battles won, 6 out of 6 chests.
The castle of Rivia now loomed before the Lyrians. Water surrounded it on 3 sides, and dual defensive walls studded with podgy turrets completed its perimeter. It was famously difficult to take, and had changed hands only once. A few months before, when traitors opened its gates to the Nilfgaardians. Foreign banners waved upon the walls. The Golden Sun and General Epdahi's crest on Rivia's walls. The walls of home. There was somber silence among the troops, the glee and pride of many triumphs suddenly gone. For each knew if the Queen ordered an assault, most would lie dead by sunrise.
Your Majesty,
Began Reynard in a reassuring tone.
we needn't strike quickly. We've time on our side. To prepare would be wise. 2 months, I wager. Perfectly enough. We stop supplies from getting through. They'll capitulate, I've little doubt. Or at worst, be too weak to defend the fortress.
Reynard's reasoning was sound. There was no need for urgency. Meve had the upper hand for the first time in this war.
Let's withdraw. The game's saved.
Let Epdahi wait.
Said Meve, her eyes trained on the citadel.
Let him watch from those walls as we reclaim our realm, village by village, town by town. Follow me.
Meve turned her back to the castle, eager to take the fight elsewhere.
Wait, what? Oh, I like literally don't have...
Meve had returned to the foot of Rivia Castle. Tense and silent,
I thought
her
this
troops
was like...
awaited her command.
These invaders have grown
Okay.
fond of Rivia Castle.
I thought
Said
there was
Meve.
like legitimately
So let them
gonna be
stay
like
and
something, but it was, I guess it was just
Reynard.
Reynard being like, are you
Erect
sure?
road barricades and guard posts between city and citadel. Gascon, seize all boats, barges, anything that floats. Stop anything from entering from the lake. Move!
Soon, Rivia Castle stood isolated from the world outside its walls. All roads leading to it were blocked, impassable. Fishing boats, a cordon, embraced the fortress on Loch Escalot. The lanterns on their bows glowed like fireflies in summer. Then, an emissary from the castle brought a message for the Queen. General Epdahi wished to meet, face to face, and half the way between the citadel and the Lyrian camp.
Well, well, some general.
Smirked Gascon.
We've barely snapped the trap shut, yet he's already shaking in his knickers.
Meve proceeded to the meeting point without delay. A lone rider soon appeared on the horizon. he came adorned in rich black robes, their golden trim shimmering in stray sunbeams. She'd seen him before, in Edirn, through the megascope.
Yes.
You came as I requested. Good.
Here he is.
Very good.
I couldn't possibly refuse such a courteous invitation, especially as compared to your previous missive. The art of diplomacy, you've improved your grasp.
Your realm fell quickly. I expended little strength in seizing it. This left me much time to study. But please, we must set aside this bitterness. I'd like to formally welcome you to Rivia, dear Queen.
I see you've readily adopted the role of gracious host in my home.
In point of fact, I've grown fond of the castle. Fortifications impressive, atypical of the north. Not so your brave soldiers, whom we shall pick off like ducks. I pity them, in fact.
Dry your eyes, General. Rest easy. I've no plans for a quick assault. I shall first wait to hear the rumbling in your bellies.
Remarkable. You truly believe you can win this war? I've not been in the north long, but have discovered something all the same. You don't grasp complex ideas. You know Nilfgaard is large, but your minds don't fathom its enormity. You see, for every army you defeat, another will come to take its place. One larger and better equipped than the one before. Even now, as we so pleasantly chat, Army Group East is en route to lift your siege. Due to arrive tomorrow. And do you know what will happen when they do? They will crush you against your own castle's walls, like the maddening flea you are.
A charming analogy.
What do you want,
but get
buddy?
to the point. Why'd you ask for this meeting?
For this very reason. I wish to see you with my own eyes.
They did not see enough in Edirn? Are you such an admirer of feminine beauty?
You flatter yourself. No, in you, I see an animal. Game. Prey. And as the hunt's due to start soon, I needed a more detailed image of the beast I'll be looking for.
You? On a hunt? Those delicate hands have never held spear or bow. Nout sharper than a letter opener, I wager. Tomorrow you will not be on a hunt. Tomorrow you will be at war. You best pray to all your gods you don't find me.
Without awaiting a response from General Dahi, Neve pivoted and turned toward camp. Her pace was quick, despite her heavy
Molly, save us. Oh. Hello? Okay. Okay. So we're at like a camp. I guess this gives me an opportunity to change up my stuff.
Hell of a night! Ah! 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 Don't you dare sound the retreat, got it? My axe creep gonna be one.
Okay, so Arnulf is like heckin' ready to roll.
Many will die today. Too many.
Yes.
Always dark, always.
Yeah, Isbel, I expect nothing less from you to say. Let's go over here. Okay. Interesting that it's like saving at all of these. Oh. What else is there to do, you know?
Meave's closest advisors already awaited her in the command tent. In a few brief words, the Queen gave a report of the meeting, only with great effort masking the quavering in her voice.
An army, an immense one, approaches from the west. If we meet in open battle, we stand not a chance.
Damn it! Why did no one warn me?
Our scouts were discovered, captured. It must be that.
We must flee? Not at all heroic, I admit. Sure as hell better than being trampled into the dirt.
Easily said, but for a problem. Our force is chiefly infantry. The army that draws near includes cavalry, several regiments. We cannot hope to escape them. We cannot hope to hide.
What do you advise?
We've two options. Capitulate,
Out of the question.
or take the castle. Tonight.
Tonight!
Suppose for a moment it's possible. Tell me how and at
Yeah,
what cost.
literally how. How are
to
we
scale a
sneaking over
mountain
there?
of comrades' corpses to reach the top of the wall. I know we're at war and many die. But to command our troops to take that citadel is to condemn them to certain death.
Rivia's walls are unassailable. I fully agree. But there's more than one way to take any fort. And this fort too.
I think I like where this is going.
Gascon's like, tell me more.
I know this citadel like no one else. I know its one potential weakness. The boat landing.
Wait, that narrowest of piers between the two turrets? The one where the fishermen would land?
The same. As I'm sure you recall, Your Grace, at that narrow pier's end stands a narrow door leading straight into the fortress.
Who would have told us about this if we had gotten rid of Reynard? Might I add.
A small detachment could approach unnoticed, overwhelm any sentries, and get inside.
What then?
They would need to pass through the fort to the winch in the guardhouse. Open the gate for the rest of the force.
Oh my gosh.
Reynard, I'll be honest. It sounds right mad.
Yes,
Perhaps.
it does.
But as options go, we have it alone.
And I'm to choose to send folk there. Most certainly to die.
You needn't choose anyone, for I volunteer. And will take only those willing to do
Reynard.
the very same.
Bloody wretched plan.
And you've a better one, do you?
Of course. I'll go instead.
Beg your pardon? I don't.
Face it, Reynard, you couldn't sneak past a corpse. Sound like a
Holy
bloody tambourine
moly.
in that armour. Apart from which, you're Maeve's right hand. So you ought to be by her side when the fighting starts.
Shoot. I mean, I'll put it this way. I don't use either of their cards in my deck. I personally think Gascon is better for the job.
Firstly, Reynard.
You chose one evil in favor of another.
Well done, my friend.
Thank you, Your Grace.
But truth be told, I did indeed hear you walking to the tent from the other side of camp. And yes, you know Rivia Castle better than anyone else. But the assault must transpire silently. Gascon will
What
lead
if
the force.
Gascon's a traitor, though? Oh.
Understood, Your Grace.
Cheers, Maeve. I'll try not to disappoint.
Like when he went off
You
that
won't,
one
I'm
time?
sure. Godspeed you on your way. And
Oh my
please,
god, I'm so afraid
try
now.
your damnedest not to die.
Gascon hand-picked his men, those most adept with daggers, not swords.
If he...
Noiselessly, they glided
Oh
through
my
the
God,
dark
if he
toward the
betrays me.
castle, the light of its lanterns blurred by the evening mist. Maeve watched anxiously as the boats glided away, her heart pounding in her ears. All depended on this mission. The fate of her realms, perhaps all the North, the lives of her troops, and her own. Now there was naught she could do but wait.
Good luck.
She whispered, gazing at the fortress walls, cloaked by the dark that seemed to surround all now. The Lyrians prepared for battle, their silence absolute, in darkness, illuminated only by the pale light of the moon. Maeve was restless. She paced nervously in a circular pattern, awaiting the signal they'd agreed upon.
Blast, it's taking long. Much, much too long.
Finally, a torch's faint glow appeared atop the towering walls.
I'm waiting for him
It
to have
disappeared,
alerted
then
everyone.
glowed again, and one more time around. Maeve leapt in the air, and as she did so, barely stifled a cry of utter joy.
They made it. It worked.
Moments later, Lyrians in the hundreds burst from the trees. The Nilfgaardian defenders loaded their catapults and ballistae. They did so slowly, convinced the castle walls remained impenetrable. Then they heard chains, grinding and clinking, and the sound sent shivers down their spines. Bewildered, they watched the main gate rise as the attacking force rushed forth. General Epdahi dispatched an elite unit to take back the winch at once. Yet he saw this was in vain and all was lost when Meve rode into the castle courtyard. Meve had begun the day known as a great warrior. Yet by night's end, legend was the cloak she wore. Her shield stopped powerful blow after blow as her blade found gaps in her foe's black armor. At first, Nilfgaardians scoured the fray in search of the Queen, hoping to prove great heroes. Soon, she was their chief scourge, and they began to flee before her blade that sung their death.
Ratroid! Ratroid!
What was this extraordinary vigor that surged through Meve? Naturally, she wished to liberate her castle and realm, drive off the invaders, defeat the arrogant General Epdahi. But in that moment, above all else, she longed to fight her way through to the guardhouse and bring Gascon's party relief.
Follow me! Move! Move!
Meve had expected the worst, a bloodbath, piles of corpses. Yet all in the guardhouse was eerily quiet and calm. The door to the winch room lay shattered, true, but this was the one sign there'd been any sort of struggle. What happened here? She thought. Cautiously, she entered, looking, searching for any trace of Gascon and his fighters. Instead, she spotted Willem, curled up in a corner, clutching his bloodied belly, his fingers not enough to stop all the holes. Meve tore off her cloak and went to stem the bleeding.
Oh no.
Willem, what happened here?
My wrongs. I sought to right them.
Wheezed the prince.
Please, forgive me.
The young prince choked on this last word, did not manage to utter it, before his eyes went dull. Moments later, her men entered the room to find the queen kneeling, pounding the wall with her fists, her eyes flooded with tears. Willem lay motionless beside her, covered by her cloak. Gascon pushed his way through the other foot soldiers. He knelt beside the queen and whispered what had happened. His unit had not managed to reach the gate in time, but Willem had. Upon seeing Lyrian forces converging on the fort, the prince had rushed to the guardhouse and opened the gate himself. By the time Nilfgaardians closed it again, it was too late. The Lyrians were through.
Oh, my boy! Oh, Willem.
The queen rose, her fists clenched, her shoulders rigid, her knuckles white. Her face betrayed no sorrow, no despair, just rage, hot as a forge, immeasurable.
Now's not the time to mourn.
Seethed Meve, struggling to stay calm.
Now's the time for war, for slaughter, revenge.
Oh, Willem.
Victory today.
Oh, buddy.
We'll recover our home, return to our kin, and set our blades aside at last. Yet until victory is ours, they must drink. Drink greedily of Nilfgaardian blood!
The Lyrians were at the brink, near their breaking point. They'd followed me for thousands of miles, over snow-clad peaks, through forbidding swamps. They'd fought, survived countless battles at her
new
side.
song alert, let's go.
Though their gazes were now weary, she knew they'd follow her into fire.
Your Grace, the Blackclads, they've holed themselves up in the upper keep. We went to breach the wall, alas to no avail.
Meve nodded, twirled her sword, then leapt upon a mount. Her eyes spoke pure determination.
So we'll bloody well try again.
Let's do this. Standard battle. Okay. The walls of the upper keep were illuminated by torchlight and the glow of burning buildings. Even in the dark of night, Meve could easily discern the fear-twisted faces of the Nilfgaardian defenders. The queen wiped tears from her cheeks, blackened with ash, and reached for her sword. The time had finally come to drive the Blackclads out once and for all. Okay. So does this... Is this every 5 turns, like the counter restarts, or does it only do it once? Either way, I think we should save it for a 3rd round. I think This is a good final battle song. I'm here for it. Holy crap. Okay, I can't believe we're here. Okay.
This is the end of Darhi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike.
If in hand, deck, or on the battlefield, strengthen self by 2 whenever an enemy unit appears in the ranged row, so don't put shit in the back. Okay, don't put shit in the back.
My spirit's willing and all, but these damn boots are killing me.
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, that is a leader ability I wish I had. Hot damn. Are we gonna try and let him win this one? He has 90 cards. Oh, I have to play this so smart.
Blood washes away all shame!
Shit, that was the ranged row. Oops.
I must thank you. Your fortress has superbly solid walls. God!
That is a damn good leader ability. 7. I have 8 in my hand. He's not even doing any damage right now.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Why did that?
End of trade!
Wow. Okay.
Enough! I do not need to hear this. Kill her!
What? Okay. Wait, and then whenever an ally is destroyed, summon another unit from your deck in its place. Limit 10 times per turn. Oh. Okay.
What do you want of me?
Order ability. That's dangerous. On a tie? Okay.
Archers, let it be night. Obscure the sun with arrows.
Nice. Okay, we can use our order now. Okay. He's constantly going to be replacing stuff, which is terrifying. So we might have to just fight till the end on this one, to be quite honest.
Ha!
Watch your heads!
Cursed traitors.
Honestly, arbalests. Let's fucking go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will do 6. Let's put it there.
Arbalest at your command.
I get 2 cards. On the pull. Okay, I win. I'll still have more cards after the draw as well. It's now the fight for our lives and we don't have fire available to us.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
I only have a field medic left. He can do 5. Not like that really helps me. This is, I mean, I knew this battle was gonna be rough, but like...
Scheiß! In Trey!
Okay. Okay. Isabel can do 70 damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You fucking bastard. Oh god, okay. I can't do more. I can't do more. There's no way you can win this. I mean, there probably is, but... Oh god, there is. There has to be. New plan. New plan. My max is 300. Four more. Okay, here's the new. We have to just win round 3. Well, round 2 and 3. He's gonna win round 1 no matter what. So we just bring in all of our cards guns a-blazing.
Eve's closest advice.
Okay, for first round, we need... Simple. Not Isbell. Alright, I have 51 cards. Let's fucking go. Let's try and play.
Made a stress else here.
Oh,
Wiped it away.
Do we use Meave's ability now? No.
I must thank you.
Warum?
Okay. Damage an enemy and all other enemies with the same power by 2. Okay. Oh, you did not just do that. Okay. What else is like relatively low cost? I have to do that. Okay.
Enough.
Okay, you're passing. I also pass. This is spicy. This is spicy. Okay, I have to win. Isbell already. Bold. We can choose her later, so I'm not worried. Okay. We can't use order. Might be worth bringing out my field medic while we only have like 3. Let's try it.
What do you want of me?
I'll take it. And then I'm gonna use Meave's ability. We have a lot of options here. We get to play 2, and it is only round 2. We haven't played a trinket yet. We could try Regiment Drummer. That would be a good 3rd round thing. Destroy 2 cards to the right. If they were units, boost self by their combined power. That's pretty nice. God, I have so many cards now, and I'm like, what does everything do? Pitfall Trap is tempting. That's also tempting for round 3. What if I do this and this?
Don't need no weapon!
Oh, Lady Margarita told us
Add
of
2
this.
copies of it and then strengthen it. Okay. We're keeping him from adding points, which is good. That is real good. Oh. Okay. So it has to be an ally. I did not pay attention to that. He passes now, of all times. When I'm 3 points away. Bastard. Oh, I should have been using this. I'm a dummy. Okay. What are we playing? We just need 5.
Bigger they are, easier they are to tug.
Okay, I still 6 to 7. Okay.
I smell a leak.
You have nothing out, sir.
God!
Just
Yeah, yeah! Hey!
I say we use Meeve's ability and bring out fire. And let's see.
You mad? Don't say that!
Come here!
Only 2 in my graveyard, but hey, that's still decent. And we got Knickers out there because apparently that was a gold card. Sure. Damage unit by 4 if it was destroyed. Repeat this ability. I don't think we're ever gonna come across that, so.
I warned you.
Greetings. What is it?
Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. Okay. Oof. Ranged row. Okay, he gets a boost that time.
Archers!
Damn. Okay, so that strengthens my Skellige stuff. Okay. Okay. I have to be able to use Meave's ability at least one more time. Because I'm still limited by how many cards I have. Which is the sucky part. That is the very sucky part.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
We have to be careful with Isbell. Okay, he's gonna pull and boost. Do I have that card? I wonder if I have that card. Maybe I don't. I can't remember. Spy. Force an enemy to damage Disgraced Warrior by its power. Then damage that enemy by Disgraced Warrior's power. God, I'll fucking try it. Okay. We can use Mewe's ability in 2 turns.
Scheiß! In 2!
We almost don't want to kill anything. Like, we just want to keep things low so he doesn't pull from his deck. Is the thing. Give me the lowdown on this. Ah. That was terrible. That was terrible. Okay. Spy good.
Yet again.
Meave, of course I can't use this dog. Fine. Isbell. I'm kind of tempted for Spy again. Will I have enough? Oh. I don't know if I have enough turns for spy. I don't. Okay, I don't have enough turns for spy. Oh, I forgot about my beast. Gascon's only at 12. This is like my last shot. Kind of tempted to do that.
It's not too late to walk
I can't
away.
even use Isbel.
Your tough that is perfectly usable.
I can't even use Isbel.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Because I have to, like, decoy now. Oh, God. Okay, what are we decoying? What are we decoying? How many Skellige units are in? At least 2, 3. Screw it. Oh my god, he's pulling more cards. But what happens if he fills up? How many can go? Can only 8 at a time go? Like, what if this is 12? What if I knock him down a few pegs? Oh, hey, Andy, what is up? What is up? I am big struggling over here. I'm having a time. Having a time here. Okay, let's try that. You're playing Stardew with a friend. Oh, how delightful. I love me some Stardew.
That was nothing but spellbooks.
He still hasn't played that 79 card, though.
How did that invitation go?
Oh, God. That's 2. That's 2. He can get 2 more. Oh, no. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is agony. Force pass. Force pass. Come on. Let's fucking go! Woo! Oh my god! Sorry, Andy, that was a very, very, very tense battle right there. Oh my god. We're good. Suck my dick. Oh my god. Okay, we got it.
They now made more
Oh my
use of
god.
shields than of swords. When Meve
That was
finally broke
horrendous.
through their line, they raised their arms and
Oh my
surrendered.
god, that was terrifying.
Rivia Castle had fallen. It was hers once more.
Trocken! Neng to thee!
Meve showed her prisoners of war mercy, knowing full well they'd only followed orders. Death would be the fate of only Ardal Ebdahi, the one Nilfgaardian who'd issued those commands.
He fled. Glided down to the lower castle in a wicker basket for transporting food.
Meve cursed her luck and leaned back against a merlin. Dawn was yet a few hours off, but the horizon had already begun to glow blood red. The Nilfgaardian reserves now drew near, too late to prevent the castle's fall.
I'll get him,
muttered the queen, more to herself than anyone else.
I swear on all that's sacred I'll catch the bastard. But now we've a pressing matter to see to. Preparing the defense.
That night, the war turned, with the battle for Rivia Castle as its fulcrum.
3 days later, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot
not
about my
only
cross.
retaking the stronghold in a single
I
evening,
love that though.
but
Like
also
you're just so
fending
busy
off a
like getting to
further
know
invading
everyone,
army
like flirting
proved
around.
The Nilfgaardian Colossus
That's awesome.
had feet of clay.
Oh my god. Okay. Achievement unlocked.
The armies of the north had united and now seemed to be on the attack everywhere.
Okay.
Imperial forces, while still far more numerous, lay stretched over thousands of miles. Their position was untenable, and Nilfgaard's commanders knew this. In a decisive battle, they yet stood a chance, so they gave said battle, and suffered a resounding defeat. Just a few months on from that memorable night in Rivia, the Imperial army was in utter disarray.
Nice.
Aldersburg, the fortress, remained a last point of resistance. General Ebdahi and what had survived of Army Group East had dug in there. This place, where Nilfgaard had triumphed grandly in the war's
The spring
early
dance,
days,
yeah.
would now bear
Were you able to
witness
take
its
someone on like the
impending
first go?
defeat. It seems history,
She got offended because I
after all,
assimilated as
has a sense of justice.
But
or
Emily
humor,
is so cute.
or both. Though Meve had already reclaimed her realm, she refused to retire her sword just yet. For King Demavend had requested her aid in purging Edda.
I love Emily so much.
How could she refuse? She owed the king a favor, firstly. Yet she also had a burning desire to settle the score with Ebdahi.
She didn't get anyone to dance with. Oh
Demavend's envoy and
no.
I spoke, Your Majesty. The king has Aldersburg surrounded. He awaits and won't begin the assault till you arrive.
Good. I truly hate to miss it. Tell the troops to prepare. Gear and ire.
Of course, Your Grace.
Yes? Is there something else?
Pardon my boldness, Your Grace, but I can't help but be concerned.
That's so great though. I love that spring dance part.
The air of illness about you.
Reynard, I just buried my son, who died in my arms, God's damn it.
Yes. Died a hero, Your Majesty. I wasn't sure Willem could ever wash away the shame. He'd betrayed his country, his mother, aligned with the fiercest of our foes. But his actions in Rivia washed away his wrongs. Willem showed himself worthy to be called your son. I don't say any of this to deepen your grief, Your Majesty. I mean merely for you to be proud of him.
Yes.
You're right. I thank you, Reynard. That I needed to hear. We've talked enough. We must march on to Aldersburg.
Okay. So... this, I believe, is the epilogue map. Whatever. Okay. I wish to be more to you than your queen. No, I'm not. Oh, but Reynard would love that, wouldn't he? Reynard would love that. Reynard is into me. Let's go the romance option. I wish to be more to you than your queen.
Your Grace, would you wish me to...
Let's see.
Ring. I'd wish you to stay. But I
no longer wish to be your queen alone.
Do you
Come on.
catch my meaning?
I do, Meave. I do.
Oh, that's
It's
it?
time I attended.
Okay. King Demavend's cap. Alright. Hello?
Long live Eden! It'd be an honor to fight.
Okay. So is this actually going to be a last battle or just like a story thing where we win?
Lyrian corps neared
Let's see.
Thronebreaker. It could not have been on a more idyllic day. The sun shone, birds sang, trees rustled in a light breeze. But Meave saw it as she had at the war's start. Walls illumined by a fire's glow, the cries of fleeing civilians, the stench of burning flesh. As on that day, Aldersburg was under siege. At this time, Eden's flags fluttered in the field, while Nilfgaard's tattered sons crowned the fort's towers. The Queen found Demavend's tent without difficulty. Made of sheets of silk edged with silver thread, it positively shone.
Seems the realm's restored to a virtuous path.
Aha! There she is!
Okay.
Queen Meave, savior of the North, the Sun Slayer.
Mockery I don't appreciate.
I wouldn't dare. Not my words, those. You've been painted dust and song.
Dandelion, my
Master
boy.
Dandelion himself wrote a ballad, The Battle for the Bridge. If you take the bard at his word, you're as fierce with a blade as any witcher.
Is that jealousy I hear?
To be perfectly honest, Meave, it is.
LOL.
For I hadn't the pluck nor resolve. And when all the North tucked tail, went to shite, you alone stepped up and bared your fangs. Let it be a lesson for the future to us all.
Yes. So what are you on about, the future?
What do you mean?
My dear, this war won't change a bloody thing, you know. Nilfgaard will be Nilfgaard, the North. We'll sign a truce, the Blackclads will turn tail towards home. But the old borders don't satisfy us.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly satisfied with them, thank you. And I just wish other folk would respect them too.
You're one hell of a warrior, but you're no strategist at all. Your perspective, you've got to broaden it. Nilfgaard, we cannot allow it to regain strength and spirit, else we'll face another invasion within a decade or two. Measures are required. Preventive, preemptive.
Demavend has some thoughts.
Build an army, a vast one. Wait in ambush. And when they least expect it, break their bloody spine. Just think, if we were to join forces.
Enough. I don't wish to hear
That's
it.
too much,
Won't even
Demavend.
entertain
That's
the
too
thought.
much.
I'll help you take Aldersburg.
Yeah,
But then I'll
just
go
like,
home, where,
I'm
God's
tired,
willing, I'll live to a ripe
Demavend.
old age.
Like,
As you wish.
this
We
has
can
been
mount
a
the assault at any
journey.
time,
But
my scouts report a small Nilfgaardian force approaching from the south. They've stayed off the roads, moved only under the cover of night, escorting someone.
who?
I've no notion. Could be a mage. Devilishly unpredictable, that lot. Could wreak havoc in our ranks.
I see.
Either way, before we rush at the walls, we must make certain they don't reach Aldersburg at all.
I shall see to it.
Are you sure? You've just
If
arrived.
that's my
Must be
last
weary after
thing,
the long journey.
yeah?
An understatement if I ever heard one. But I wish all this to be over, quickly.
Meave set
Okay.
out after the Nilfgaardians immediately, a cavalry escort in tow. Her unmatched scouts, who had led the army through the mountains of Mahakam and Angren swamps, quickly found the enemy's trail.
This way, Your Grace. It's not far now.
That very same day, Meave's force caught up to the mysterious black-clad unit. Lyrian riders surrounded the foe, forcing the Nilfgaardians to halt. All fell so quiet, the creaking of taut Lyrian bowstrings could be discerned.
The common tongue. Which of you knows it?
I do, Your Majesty.
Caldwin.
You also know who you deal with, I see. What is your name?
Caldwin, Your Majesty.
Caldwin,
A
sorry.
Nilfgaardian name I can pronounce. So, Caldwin, it seems this war will reach its end in 2 days' time at the most. 'Twould be silly to die today, wouldn't you agree?
LOL.
It would, milady.
Precisely.
Who's this guy?
I've spilled enough
Why is
blood.
Reynard not
I've
with
lost
me?
the appetite for more. So, provided you don't give me a good reason to kill you, you'll walk away with your lives. Now tell me. You carry something for General Ebdahi. What is it?
A letter.
Uh-huh.
Urgent to the point of
From
insanity, it must
who?
be. Who wrote it? The dear Madam Ebdahi?
No, Your Majesty. The Emperor.
My.
Hmm.
A letter from Emir himself. You must be an important person. A noble or... Yet your uniform is simple, with no discernible distinctions. Who are you truly, Caldwin? A spy?
A simple messenger, Your Majesty.
Don't lie. I know messengers, how they travel. Alone, armorless, atop a swift steed.
Mysterious.
You're escorted by cavalry of the heavy sort.
For I often carry orders the recipients don't wish to perform, thus the escort.
Uh-huh.
Give me the letter.
I've sworn to deliver it to General Ebdahi.
Or die in the quest to do so.
To do so.
Oh, very well. My translator shall read this letter, then return it to you. You shall break no vow, and who knows? You might even survive.
And if I refuse?
Guess.
So be it.
You die.
I accept your offer.
Maeve's translator cracked the seal and read. And as he read, his eyes grew wide as saucers. Then he whispered in the Queen's ear.
Truly. And you're certain you're not mistaken. The wonders of this world. Caldwin, consider this your lucky day. I allow you to complete your mission with one proviso.
And that is?
That when you hand him the letter, you will give the General my regards.
Oh,
As
what?
Caldwin and escort set off towards Orthanc, the Illyrian soldiers looked at their queen with disbelief. To leave a Nilfgaardian to fulfill a secretive
Is
task.
it like, stand down,
He
buddy,
failed to
we're
stifle
done
a rather
here?
mean laugh. They'll understand tomorrow, she thought. General Ebdahi had prefaced Lyria's and Rivia's invasion with a series of arrogant demands. The Nilfgaardian had been impudent, as he had felt sure he'd achieve a quick and decisive victory. Yet several months on, he too received an ultimatum. One signed by Emperor Emir var Emreis himself. The missive was concise and left no room for interpretation. With General Ebdahi dead, the Nilfgaardian army descended into chaos.
Nice.
The kings of the north, united, took advantage and struck at the foe. Their victory was complete. The Nordling forces cheered their commanders and monarchs, but for none so vehemently as the one queen among them. Many dream of achieving the impossible. Maeve had done it. Through wit, determination, and boldness, she had thwarted the Nilfgaardian invasion. The queen would rule for many more years. Stern, yet ever just.
Ah! So a lass saved the North from the Blackclads?
That is one way to put it.
Well, I'll be damned. And a chap. She find herself one in the end?
Leave it be. Bloke's been spinning the tale all night. Story's done. Time to
Did
get
we
some
get
shut eye.
Reynard?
Yes. Particularly as we've yet a long road before us.
Phew. Throat must be parched as old leather after all that. Except, I'm itching to know what happened to the lot of them. Reynard, Gascon.
Ah, very well. Whom shall we start with? Willem?
He's dead.
A pawn. A tool in others' hands. Most,
He's
if
dead.
Not all had seen him thus. Yet in the end, he proved his worth soundly.
I
Though he started
accept
the war
the
a
ending
traitor,
for Willem.
He perished in the
He
fray,
died a hero for us.
and would be
I do not
remembered as
regret our
such.
choices with him.
Having settled in Rivia, Gascon embarked on a life worthy of his new title. In doublet and ruff, he looked to his ample fields and livestock in daytime, attended banquets and feasts come the eve. And then one night, he grabbed his bow and quiver, saddled his favorite mount,
Respect.
and
Gascon's living his
without
best
a
life. I love this.
Though Nilfgaard owed its defeat chiefly to Meve, in the Empire her name was uttered with utmost respect. Returning soldiers spoke in awed tones of her courage and generosity, referring to her as Gvedin, the tenacious.
The tenacious one.
With the advent of peace, tensions waned. Lyria's and Rivia's disparate races seemed to live harmoniously, side by side. The Queen pressed for new laws aimed at curbing oppression. They were a step towards more enlightened
Okay.
rule, yet sadly were habitually broken.
Okay.
And Meve? As I said, she ruled with an iron hand, not fist. Reynard ever at her side, tempering, supportive. No longer a general and trusted advisor, he had to the Queen become something
nice.
More, much more.
Yes.
And now, if you'd allow me.
Of course. Leave him be, lads. Let him get some rest. Till the time comes for the next tale.
Achievement unlocked. It's based on the prose of the author of the Witcher series that I'm sorry I cannot pronounce his name. Holy shit, the credits are rolling! Woo! That felt like a pretty good ending. I'm not gonna lie, that felt like a pretty good ending. I usually get really bad luck and get the bad ending. But I think I got a good one. I'm really tempted. I want to Google what the endings are and I want to see how I did. Cause like, I was satisfied with all of that. There was no part of that ending that I wasn't satisfied with. Ooh, we got some stats. Here we go. Congratulations, victory is yours. The Nilfgaardian Empire has been defeated and driven from the Northern Realms. Total time spent, 43 hours and 23 minutes. I love that they're giving me stats. Quests completed, 57. Standard battles won, 36. Puzzles completed, 36. Golden chests found, 42 out of 42. Let's go. All crates found, 433. Recruits conscripted, 27. Shrine. That seems wrong. Whatever. Shrines illuminated, 24. And install now. Multiplayer. Hey, that's Geralt. There it is. Let's I got a ton of achievements today as we finished this up. We got One Big Happy Family, which is own at least one copy of each non-Reynard, non-Gascon unit. So this was me going around and literally like getting every single card. There's Through the Fourth Wall, find an Easter egg. There's No Place Like Home, complete the main storyline for Rivia. Yes. Burn After Reading, read all Spymaster letters. Let's go. Return of the Queen, finish the Thronebreaker campaign. And I got a rare achievement. Find all golden chests. 7.5% of players have that achievement. Looks like I have unlocked 35 out of 39 achievements. To get 35 out of 39 achievements just on the one playthrough, with me only focusing on like a handful of them as I looked through, I feel pretty good about. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. And I will see you another time. Have a good night. Bye.